Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alex Vines. I'm the Director for Area Studies and International Law here at Chatham House and head of its Africa programme. And I'm delighted this afternoon to be receiving the Right Honourable Raila Odinga, the party leader of ODM, back to Chatham House. He has spoken here before, and as you know, he is the leader of Kenya's opposition coalition for reforms and democracy and leader and founding member of the Orange Democratic Party.
I want to talk about democracy in Africa, and I'll begin also by saying that I believe that democracy is a universal concept. I'm saying this because there's some people these days who want to say, oh, well, it is Africa, and therefore standards need to be different. I say that I don't agree that we should have lower standards for Africa, that Africa is part and parcel of the human race, and therefore the bar should not be lowered when it comes to African democracy. I begin by saying that from the pessimisms of the past, when Africa was seen simply as a basket case, ruined by conceited and ruthless dictators, Africa has now become a puzzling case of rapid economic growth in the midst of promising political changes. Nonetheless, this new dawn may easily be jeopardized by the reluctance to embrace the far-reaching democratization at the political level and progressive reforms at the economic level. Both require committed political leaders with the long-term visions that were typical of our founding fathers like Kwame Nkrumah, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, and more recently, Nelson Mandela. Somaliland, I am myself a strong supporter of recognition of Somaliland. And I've said so without fear of contradiction. I've said this, that I've been to Somalia. I was one of the first leaders to go to Somaliland when my late friend Mohammed Egal was still alive. And I saw what they had done at that time. And I know the history of that union between Somaliland and the South, which is not helpful. Now you have a situation where the South itself will take many years before they sort themselves out together. I think there's a very strong case for recognition of Somaliland as an independent state.
The recent announcement of the agreement between the government of Somaliland and United Arab Emirates, where UAE will build a military base in Perperais, also of a great concern to my party and our people. However, this military base has the potential to bring some serious challenges to Somaliland at a time when we are all ill-equipped to deal with them. This includes Somaliland being drawn into the conflict in Yemen and into the wider geopolitics of the region. There is also a risk to Somaliland's national security if we are seen to take sides in the geopolitical conflicts without adequate and compensating safeguards. Moreover, Berbera and the use of these strategic national assets are for Somaliland a crucial factor for the future development or the building political alliances.
ولكني أراكم قوما تجهلون، يعني خلاصة ما أن تقوم عندكم جهل، والجهل الناس بتفهم من الجهل عدم العلم، لا، ده الجهل علم ما يناقض الحق، ولذلك يفرق بين الأم والجاهل. الأم ما عندوش حاجة، ذهنه كان تجيب له اللواية ياخده، إنما الجاهل عنده قضية باطلة ولازم تنزع منه القضية الباطلة وتضع عنده الايه؟ يبقى اللي بيتعب مين؟ الأم ولا الجاهل؟